for the scene in The Matrix where Trinity's helicopter crashes into the building when Neo and Morpheus are on the rooftop. When the Wachowskis and the composer Don Davis scored the scene, they gratefully left a lot of room in the score for sound effects. And this was especially helpful since certain resonant sounds like glass can be very conflicting with music. So it gave us the freedom to use slowed down glass. Like this is one of my favorite sounds. Which it makes glass seem like a very elastic material. And the sound was made by breaking a big pane of glass that just broke into several giant shards that kept resonating and then slowed down to get that sort of gongy quality. The original pitch sounded like this. Not quite so dramatic. But the other sounds in there, like the other slowed down glass, adds to the scale of the exploding glass. But another element in there that would conflict with any kind of percussion in the music are the glass breaks themselves, which sound a bit like a percussionist in the orchestra going insane with the cymbals. And the orchestra also left plenty of room for the glass tinkles, the shards pieces, and this sound's made from a lot of different pieces of glass being dropped and then composited, layered together. Of course, you're hearing completely unmixed tracks that Greg Rudloff, the effects re-recording mixer, shaped into the beautiful mix that we know. But another element of sounds that would not be possible if the orchestra was using a lot of the bandwidth is a deep glass rattling, not resonating, but just like rattling. And I was trying to find a sound that gave you that feeling of this sort of rubber glass. But we found a big window pane that was inside in a glass frame, and two of us were rolling, like drum rolling on the glass, the opposite sides of this pane, and then slowed it down a bit to get this sound. Which really helps the plasticity of this virtual world that Trinity is crashing up against. So then on top, we add a little whooshy thing to get us into the explosion. And then we have the explosion. And then the explosions themselves. And then you mix it all together on the stage with John, Greg, and Dave, and the directors and everybody, and this is how the scene sounds. And you put a period on the end, and you make a great scene.